Hi guys, Satya here again with another topic on SQL, and today we'll be covering some new keywords like min, max, count, average, sum, and like, and we'll discuss few interview questions. So let's get started. So let's discuss min and max first. So again, I have my data set. I have a user table which contains some records like Satya, Hussein, Jack, Peter, and Maya. So if you don't have this user data set, you can download it from my GitHub account, and I will mention the link down in the description portion. So let's get started with max. So select max. So what we want max. So we want the max salary, SALARY from user. So it should give us the maximum salary from the user table. Okay, so maximum salary I got. So maximum, what is the column name and from which table? Maximum, column name, and the table. So if suppose I want to get the maximum ID, max ID from the user, I got the ID. So now we are thinking like if a column contains a string, then what would be the output? So first underscore name. So this contains a string, right? What will be the output? So here it will decide on the base on this thing alphanumeric, like which one will be the topmost. Like here, if we see in our data set, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. S comes at the last, right? So that's why S came. M comes before S, P comes before S, J comes before S, Hussein comes before S. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much about max. And then let's talk about min. So if I want to select the minimum salary from the user, that is 40,000. And if same thing I could do with the ID, and that is the first ID. Okay, so this is the maximum and minimum. Let's go on to the next keyword, which is the count. So what is count? Count is nothing but we want to count something, correct, right? So let's count the number of users present in the table. Count star from user. You can see we have 5 users present in our table, so the count is 5. It's not necessarily to give the star. We can just count the IDs from user table, so that it will give the count as 5 again, because we contains 5 user which contains 5 IDs in our table. That's what count query does. Next is average. So for getting the average, again we need something. Okay, let's take the salary. So select average salary from user. So what average will do? It will sum up all the salaries and divide by number of records. Okay, so let's see what is the average salary. Average salary is 51,000. So if we just want to verify, summing up 55,000 plus 50,000 plus 44 plus 70,000. Okay, divided by 5. It is exact 51,000. Yeah, correct. Okay, our result is also 51,000. So that's correct. So that is average. Let's take the sum. What is the sum? Now we want to sum up a column, like select sum salary. We want to count total salary of the users. Total salary means all the users finally what is the grand total of their salary. So the amount is around 8,000, 10,000, lakh. Okay, 2,55,000. If we want to count it again, we can count it, no problem, manually. So 50 plus 55, 1,05,000, then 40, which is 80, plus 1,05,000, so and 70. Yeah, that is correct. Just correct figures. Okay, 2,55,000. Now let's go on to our next keyword, which is like, this is a very important keyword. Okay, so for taking this example, I am inserting one more record into our table. So what like query does is, surely I will just start writing the query for better understanding. Select star from user where name like, sorry, yeah, I don't have a column called name, it is first name. Okay, so what is the like query, what it does? So according to our like query, whatever we have written, we are checking inside user table, inside first name column, give me the users which names are like Satya. So here two users name are like Satya. So first name like Satya, so Satya is the first user, and the second one is Satyadeep. Here also the word SATYA comes in. Okay, so let's check if it is case sensitive or not. Yeah, it is not case sensitive. So if you give a small s also, then also it is okay. So now you might be thinking why I have given what we say a percentage sign afterwards. So what it complies is like, the front portion should be Satya, that is compulsory. After that, whatever is there, it doesn't matter. So like here Deep is present, so it doesn't matter. So I want the names which contains Satya as the front. Okay, now what we can do, if we want to search, like Satya should come in middle. One second. Okay, this should be the 7th user. Okay, now you can see, right, now it will search like front could be anything, like here 1 2 3, and back could be anything like Deep here. So it could be anything. Here front is nothing, so it is taking this record also. Back is also nothing, that's why it is taking this record. Here front is nothing and back is Deep, so that's why it is taking. So this percentage sign denotes that, okay, ignore whatever is in the right side of Satya, ignore whatever is in the left side of Satya, and give the record which contains this particular keyword here. Okay, now if I remove this one, this ampersand sign, so it should start with Satya now. So you can see, right, that this 1 2 3 Satyadeep doesn't start with Satya, it starts with 1 2 3. Okay, that's why it didn't give that record. Okay, so guys, this, yeah, we need to cover one simple interview question we'll cover. Like usually in interviews they will hardly ask the maximum salary, because they know that you can just use this max this thing. So what they will ask is the second maximum salary. So for that, what we need to do is we need to write an inner query. What is the inner query now? So inner query is nothing but query inside query. So now we want the salary which is less than maximum salary, but which is less than 70,000 and which is greater than other salaries. So for writing that query, select again, so we have this max salary from user where salary less than, inside this, let me just copy this. Okay, So I will explain it first. Okay, firstly let's see what is the second max salary according to our table. So according to our table, first max salary is 70,000 and the next max salary is 55,000. So whatever the query we wrote, it is giving the very correct output. So what I am doing here is this is the maximum salary, right? Select max salary from user, which is 70,000. So what this query is doing is, firstly it is executing the inner query. Inner query, it will result to the 70,000. Okay, this query, if I alone execute this query, it will result 70,000. So whenever we write the subqueries in our main query, it will execute the subquery first. So the compiler will execute the subquery first, and this subquery will return 70,000. Now what we need to do is, what compiler is searching inside our table is, like, we want to find the maximum salary. We need to find the maximum salary which is less than 70,000. Okay, which is less than 70,000. So we are getting 55,000, which is the second max salary. Okay, so firstly we need to select the maximum, then we need to again select the maximum, and which is less than maximum, which is second maximum. So that's how we can select the second maximum salary from any table. Okay, so we have covered all the topics which we targeted in this video. So if you guys want me to make videos on any other topic, any other front-end language, back-end language, you can just comment down in the comment section. And if you have any recommendation, that also is okay. Okay, so let's wrap up here itself. See you in the next one. Thanks. Bye bye.